Greetings, YouTube. Happy Wednesday. You know, it's funny, every once in a while I'll be asked, Prof, where's the unit deals? We haven't seen some in so long. And my answer is always, I don't know, man. How the hell am I supposed to? I don't work for Kabam. I don't know when their deals are coming. I just know that we're down to about 1 to 2 major unit deals a month. The cash deals in the unit store have gone up big time in the past couple years, but the unit deals have stayed pretty rare because, one, they know free-to-play players can take advantage of them, and if you're not spending on their game, they just don't want you to have the progression that you could have if you're throwing down that cash. But two, it's just one of those things that they'd prefer you spend your units probably on crystals, especially featured Grandmaster, or certainly featured Cavalier crystals. But this brings us to today's deal, which is 1,000 units for a Tier 2 Alpha and a Tier 5 Basic Catalyst fragments to start. 9,000 or 1/5. And I'll say this used to be $100. $100 used to get you 9,000 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst fragments. In fact, when it first started, they gave us a quote-unquote deal, and I put deal in the most sarcastic air quotes possible, to give us 4,500 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst fragments for $100, which would mean you have to spend $1,000 to get a fully formed Tier 5 Basic, and $2,000 to take a 5-star up to rank 5, or $3,000 to take a 6-star up to rank 2. Thankfully, the game has evolved since then, and we have both the Tier 2 Alpha and 9,000 Tier 5 Basic. And as a reminder, 1,000 units is smack dab in between $30 and $50. We're going to say it's $40 with units, just to kind of take the averages of those two numbers. So $40 for a Tier 2 Alpha is not great, but $40 for 9,000 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst fragments is solid. And the question is, do we have multiple layers? Well, let's look at the messages first. We have the Abyss of Legends, which now you can attempt the Abyss. Good luck to everybody who's doing this, because it's for Cavalier and beyond. Prof, are you going to jump into the Abyss? I'd rather go into the DMV right now. I'd rather stay 3 hours at the DMV than jump into the Abyss. And then questing health potions. These have improved slightly. So they're still not percentage based, but we do see an improvement now of level 4 team health potions gaining, not even like 500. Now the level 5 team health potions are way better. This is triple what they were. How are the level 5s more than triple what they were, but the level 4s are not even double what they were? Same with the individual health potions. You've got almost triple what they were, but the level 4 is not even double. Fascinating. Well, the takeaway from this is go for the level 5s over the level 4s. My goodness. But that's good to know, since the Abyss is going to take all of your health potions, all of your units, all of your revives. We're going to have to be doing a separate video at some point over the black market merc opportunities that are going on behind the scenes, because you better believe some of these people who are quote-unquote jumping into the Abyss, it ain't them that's attempting this. I can tell you that. All right, Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Cash. So 1,000 units, I think that's fair. I think it's a B- value. I think it's solid for Tier 5 Basics and below average for Tier 2 Alpha, but I'll give it a B-. Okay. So for 3,000 units, this is what sucks. You go from $40 worth of units to basically $100 worth of units, which puts both these combined to about $140. And if you have people who are jumping in the Abyss, you better believe they're going to spend their units on potions and revives and not rank up materials, unless they're waiting to take that, Aegon or Guillotine 2099 or somebody else into the Abyss, and they don't have them at max rank yet. 27,000 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst. So this almost gets you to a fully formed. You're going to be at, 36,000 Tier 5 Basic if you purchase both. 2% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystals. So this is what the whales are all about, these 2%, even though they're class-based RNG. At this point, you should at least be able to pick your class. 2 Tier 2 Alphas and 300,000 gold. Well, the Tier 2 Alpha actually goes up in price from $40 to $50 a piece. And then on top of that, you do get some bonus, I guess, but it's really not that much of a bonus for Tier 5 Basic. You get about 4,500 Tier 5 Basic for the bonus price, but that, like I said, the main bonus that they're trying to get you to do is purchase the Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystals, which at 2% I don't think they're worth it. And then, what? You have a third tier, which is 6,000. There's a 10,000 unit offer. Okay, so the first one I'd give a B minus. The second one, I'm just going to give a C. I think for the asking price of 3,000 units, it's too much. 1,000 is a much better offer. And the 6,000, there better be some tier 5 basic and then some in this. Okay, a fully formed tier 5 basic for $200 worth of units. I wish that was just the initial offer. All right, so basically you're saying 3,000 units gets you 22,500 tier 5 basic, which is actually less than the average of the second deal. Oh boy. This is why the whales are going to be out today, because even though it's class-based, we have not seen this before in a unit deal. You get a 10% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal. Wow. Well, I can guarantee you a lot of people are going to be spending this amount of money, and 10,000 units is well over $300 worth of units. They're not going to be landing on the class of their choice, but quite a few people are so close to taking that 6-star to rank 3, which may or may not be able to help them in the Abyss, that they're willing to take the gamble. I will not be. And then 600,000 gold. Wow, so not even any tier 2 alpha. It's literally just the tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals. Well, there you have it. Those of you who are Cavalier, who also, I guess, are the only ones who are affected by the Abyss of Legends. Anyway, today's the day for you. And wow, if it was a selector, if it was a tier 5 class catalyst selector, and you could choose your class that you got the 10,000 or 10% of, which I guess would be, 4,500 tier 5 class catalyst fragments, because it's 45,000 for a fully formed tier 5 class catalyst crystal, I would be able to at least kind of endorse it. But when it's a fragment crystal, that's a 1 out of 6 RNG, and it's just not worth it. So I would give the first deal a B minus, the second deal a C, and the third deal, which is really just for whales, I would give a C minus. But hey, if you land on the class that you're targeting, I guess you'll find it worth it. And so many people at the top who spend thousands on this game, this is a drop in the bucket for them. But I am hopeful that if you go for this, you get a class that you can use, because chances are the algorithm's going to give you the one you don't need, and you're going to have major rage quit regret. We just see it too often every time. But there you have it, YouTube. We've graded all these tiers. Time to throw this video online and see what your thoughts are. As always, thanks for watching, and good luck to everybody attempting the hardest content in the game. I do not wish to be you, and I will not maybe do it ever, but certainly not for a very long time.